This well looks familiar. Revelio. Sebastian, Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
The Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the Keepers.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Accio!
Luma.
Compulsor!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today. The one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. Circle button. Back.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio!
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. Circle button.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio! Defender! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But You said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Circle button. Back.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Map. Flue Flames location. Quests. All. Level. Inventory.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Level 22. Quests. The High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near a castle ruin. Meet Natty near Falbarton Castle. Astronomy class. Professor Shaw's class is at the top of the astronomy tower, upstairs from the entrance to the room of requirement. I should head there now. Professor Garlick's assignment too. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants, I could visit the Magic Neep or Dogweed and Death Camp. My field guide, astronomy class. Professor Shaw's, the High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near a astronomy class. Level 22. Talents. Level 22. Circle button. Back. Map. Flue Flames locate quests. The High Keep astronomy class. Cross button. Level 22. Map. Flue Flames locate the astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. Astronomy tower. Charms classroom. Astronomy tower.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you. How kind.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Not as good that is. How am I supposed to find spirit if my
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Thank you for your insight. I notice you dismissed divination.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Thank you for... I know... What are astronomy tables?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you for your insights.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shah was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you'd like help finding it?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Sounds exciting. I'm in.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Accio! Oh, look! It's just not as tidy as I expected. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school to meet.
Confringo!
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Lumos. Utilit. Tri. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. R2 triangle button. Assign top. Cert Depulso. Force. Repels many type. Descendo. Force. Deals no direct damage, but objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground will suffer considerable impact damage. Expelliarmus. Defindo. Damage. Slashes. Incendio. Damage. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from transformation. Bombarda. Damage. Unavailable. Imperio, Avada Kedavra. Unforgivable curse. Unavailable. Kills enemies instantly. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. Disillusionment. Lumos. Utility. Descendo. Force. Deals no. Beast petting brush. Nab sat. Beast feed. Conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Descendo. For. Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment. Wingardium Leviosa. Utility. Levitates and controls a movable object. Disillusionment. Lumos. Utility. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly return certain damaged objects to their former state. Wingardium Leviosa. R2 button. Left stick. Point telescope. R2 button. L2 button. Zoom. Right stick left and right. Rotate telescope. Circle button. Back.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I look forward to that.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Map. The Hogwarts South quests. The High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near a castle ruin. Meet Natty near Falbarton Castle. Requirements. Required level 17. Wingardium Leviosa. In the shadow of the bloodline. Sebastian and O- were seen arguing in the Great Hall. I should find out what this is about. Speak with Sebastian. Cross button. Track quest. Triangle button. The High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near a castle ruin. Meet cross button. Level. Talents. Map. The Highland. South the Highlands. Falbarton Castle. Near the High Keep. The Highlands. Enemy level. Hogsmeade Valley. Falbarton.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Well, then. Let's go. Can't we just go straight to the ministry?
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
Well, then. Kent, what are your reasons for going after Rookwood and Harlow?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Well, then.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. Assign top. Disillusionment. R2.
Levioso!
Cross button.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. That did it. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Repulsor! Descender! Wingardium Leviosa!
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
I can't believe I have to write this down, but you moonmins don't listen. Push the gate open. Don't blast it. If I find it blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you lot. Circle button. Back.
Revelio! Repulsor! Descender! Repulsor!
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa! Repulsor!
Try it, Lumo.
Arresto Momentum! Accio! Glacius! Repulsor! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Glacius! Repulsor! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Repulsor! Arresto Momentum! Accio!
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah! Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
When the clouds are dark, best time to strike. It's as if nature herself
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
I swear,
Revelio.
headless on your shoulders didn't have me keeping you in check.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle Accio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range. Descendo. Levioso. Descendo. Force. Disillusion. Wingardium Leviosa. Utility. Levitates and control. Glacius. Control. Levio. R2 but.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
Lumos.
Revelio. Bifurcus totalis. Revelio. Bifurcus totalis.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Square button. Auto solve.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Map, the Highlands. Enemy left flew flames, current, U. Player loc.
Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
That was a mistake.
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Square button. Auto solve.
Revelio.
Delivery. 4x Jobber Knowles be cautious 3x Kneasels cleverer and meaner than they look watch the claws 5x Giant purple toads always wear gloves when handling 1x Thastral know you lot can see it too. X hippogriffs have a let on where to get a pair 0x Phoenix wear. Circle button. Back.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Level 20th quests. Gear. Neckwear. Flying mounts. Unavailable. Level. Challenges. Collections. Talents. Collections. 1 conjuration. Ingredient. Beasts. 10 out of conjurations. Conjuration. Level. Challenge. Collection. Talent. In gear. Level. Headwear. Leather sorcerer hat. Superb. Faceywear. Cloaks and outfit. Grey Voyager. Tartan casual. Equipped item. Grey Voyager. Equipped item. Grey Voyager garb. Tartan casuals. Grey Voyager garb. Equipped item. Embroidered formal uniform. Legend. Grey Voyager garb. Equipped item. Grey Voyager garb. Handwear. Equipped item. Ornate ebony gloves. Flying mounts. Level 23.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Map, the Highlands, Hut quests. Back on the path. Professor Fig is in the map chamber. I should speak to him about Anne. I should meet her there to investigate. Meet Natty in Lower Hogsfield. Back side, completed. Main, completed. Side, completed. Side. Relationship, side. Relationships. Assignments. Main. Prepare for your search for the final keeper. Find the location of the second keeper trial. All. Professor Garlick's assignment, in the shadow of the bloodline. Sebastian and O- were seen arguing in the Great Hall. I should find out what this is about. Speak with Sebastian. Cross button. Track quest. The Lost Child. Natty has, in the shadow of the bloodline. Sebastian and O- were seen arguing in the Great Hall. I should find out what this is about. Speak with Sebastian. Cross button. Track quest. Cross button. Untrack quest, in the shadow of the bloodline. Back relationships. Back in the the Lost Child. In the shadow of the bloodline, the Lost Child. Natty has learned of a wizard, level 23. Talents. Quests. Back on the path. Professor Fig is in the map chamber. I should speak to him about recent events. Cross button. Level 23.
High Wing, go! Bust the High Wing!
High Wing can be mounted again through the tool wheel, by holding L1 button. Cross button. Felix Felices. Triangle button. Select. Level 20. Owl post. Settings. Save game. Empty save. Professor Garlick's assignment. Save. Back on the path. Save complete. Restart from level. Gear. Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Secret rooms. The map chamber. The map chamber. A secret room nestled below Hogwarts.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I do.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I have some bad news. But you didn't see anything?
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I have some bad news.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Quests. All. Owl post. Settings. Save saved. Empty. Back on the path. Save exploring. Save complete. Level. Gear. Gear. Face. Handwear. Equipped. Crimson Quidditch. Equipped item. Handwear. Equipped face. Wand handles. 8. Checkerboard blue. Orbicular natural checker avian gray. Wand handles. Inventory. Festral. Festral. Neasel. Quest 8 rune resource note is a gatehouse note. And resources. Sort by newest. Level. Talents. Quests. Charles Rookwood's trial. Percival Rackham and Charles Rookwood want Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese cross button. Level 23. Quests. All. Prepare for your search. Quests. Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogsmeade. The cross button. West.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Fluxweed stem. Fluxweed stem. Shrivel feed fruit. Shrivel dittany leaves. Fluxweed stem. Nutgrass sprig. Malorosite leaves. Shrivel feed fruit. This sturdy bulb is a key ingredient for Thunderbrew. Shrivel feed seeds can be sell items. Plum sorcerer hat. Crimson Quidditch gloves. Tartan casual school embroidered formal uniform. Legendary. By nut, shrivel feed fruit, fluxweed nutgrass, malorosite leaves. Magical leaf, nutgrass sprig, fluxweed stem, dittany leaves, shrivel feed fruit. This sturdy bulb.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. I'm told that last Clementine had you chasing butterflies. Let me guess.
The magic neep, fluxweed stem. Flexible stems used in the focus potion. Fluxweed seeds can be purchased from the magic neep. Must be grown in large pots. Cost 150. Fluxweed stem. Flexible stems you.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Map, Hogsmeade. Collection, Flue Flames, Secret Rooms. The Room of... Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I'll find Tobbs. If it helps me, I suppose I could check on...
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Beast Inventor, Niffler, Festra, Sepulchria. Caligo, Sepulchria. Female. Caligo, Neasel, Caligo. Male. The hippogriff is a majestic beast with the front half of an eagle and the Neasel, Thestral. Male. The Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast that is only Thestral. Female. The Thestral is a Diricol. Thestral. Male. The Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast that is only Diricol. Thestral. Male. The Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast Puffskin, Highwing. Neasel, Niffler. Female, Highwing. Female. Collect, Puffskin, Thestral. Male. The Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast that is only visible to those who... Caligo. Level. Gear, inventory, gear. Neck, flying mounts. Sepulchria. Caligo. Flying mount, Sepulchria, Caligo. Sepulchria. Flying mounts. A tame and gentle female thestral that will allow you to soar through the clouds on her back. Cross button. Equip. Sepulchria. Handwear. Cloaks and robes. Flying mount. Broom. Broom. Broom upgrade. Night dance. Equipped item. Moon trimmer broom. Neckwear. Flying mount. Flying mounts. Circle button. Back. Settings. Exit to save game. Save game. Exploring. Man. Save. The plight of the house elf. Save complete. Level. Gear. Quests. Quests. Charles Rookwood's trial. Percival Rackham. Professor Garlick's assignment. Charles Rookwood's trial. Professor Garlick's In the Shadow of the Bloodline. The Lost Child. Troll Control. The Lost Child. In the Charles. Complete. Side. Completed. Side. Side. Complete. Completed. Side. All. In the Shadow of the Bloodline. Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese. In the Shadow of the Bloodline. The Lost Child. Troll Control. Kidnapped Cabbage. Evasive Troll Control. Kidnapped Cabbage. Evasive Maneuver. Madame Twiddle mentioned the statue Greville spoke of is southwest of the Deadline Keys. The hippogriff. The Deadline Key. The hippogriff. Birds of a feather. The hippogriff marks, sweeping the competition. Look into a new broom enhancement with all be weeks in Spintwitch's sporting needs. Descending fursuites. Gareth mentioned the statue of the one, a friend indeed. The plight of the man behind, descending fursuites, a friend indeed. The man behind the moons. Mr. Moon will teach me a more advanced form of Alohomora once I find all the Demi's statues. I should search Hogwarts, Hogsmeade and any hamlets for the statues. I can only collect the moons from the statues at night. Return Demi's moons to the tale, the plight of the house elf. Deek marked the location of the cave where Tobbs can be found on my map. I should head in that direction. Find the cave. Require. Kidnapped, troll, the lost child. Natty has learned of a wizard in the Shadow of the Bloodline. Level 20. Collections, quests. Owl Post. Owl Post. Quests. Quests. All. Map. Flew Flames locations. Level 23. Level 23. Quests. 1. Gear. Neck. Flying mounts. Circle. Equipped item. Highwing. Sepulchria. Highwing. Equipped item. Khalid. Highwing. Sepulchria. Flying mount. Sepulchria. Flying mounts. Inventory. Knees. Talents. Collection. Dark arts. Challenges. Map. Quests. Flew Flames quests. Owl Post. Blue. Settings. Save. Exit to save game. The plight of the house elf. Save. The plight of the house elf. Save complete. Restart. Exit to main. Exit to. Are you sure? Press cross button to start.